Well, hello again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cardboard Crawlers Outdoor Amphitheater. We are in the FMS sponsored start gate with Blue Dog on watch. Looks like he got a black eye. He just got dirt on his face. Well, started out in a pickle right here and almost had to use a backup, like literally right out of the start. Was able to jam through it, get pinched up and jam through it. Do need to use a winch right here because right as I started this entry on that like flower granite right there, I slipped down to the passenger side, and you need to keep your passenger wheel up on this. There's a little rock right in the middle of that gap. You got to kind of catch the corner. So I needed to winch up a little bit. It's all just practice. It's all absolutely fun. And it's one-handed driving, which I haven't done a lot of. I just got a brace for my GT5 and a little, like thumb tab. And it's working out. And working the winch and the truck and the camera all at the same time. Come on, guys. Give me a break here. I ended up having to winch a second time, I believe, right here. Because right there, I hang up on the axle pretty hard. I've got my whole axle tube down below the nub on that rock. So I got to hook up a second time. So that's 2 winches on this gate. No backups. There's 2 winches, no backups yet, and then we'll have, I don't think we touch the gate or anything. I think the winch stick touches the gate when I move it. Look at that tire just wrapping itself up right there. But without it's good to wrap up a little bit, but then it has to at some point have a stop point where it grabs traction and there is a backup and a gate. So, yeah, backup and a gate. Just wrecked that whole gate system right there. Hit the gate, got to back up and use the winch twice. So it's fun. I'm just trying to keep track of this stuff at this point, just so I can mentally be more prepared for what I'm doing, get more used to trying not to take backups. Oh, that's right. Backup only counts as 1, so that counts as a backup for this gate as well. So, yeah, bummer. But I think I clean this gate and don't use a winch right here. So, that's fun. 7-inch gates, same as the other day. It's what I'm using. I'm just going with 7-inch right now because no one else is making the call. I think at the Gauntlet they might have been 8 inches in some spots, but I can't remember. I don't recall. If anybody out there knows what the 24th scale course, Gems Hobbies or the trailer guy, gosh dang it, 24 mop. You might know. Man, that was a nice little wiggle there that I did to the driver's side. I'm not really good at those. I watched Tony and a couple of the other guys really use those a lot. I've been watching some old comp videos too where, I knew it was important, but I just didn't realize how much. And obviously that's why all these rigs have NSDRC servos in them. And I think I cleaned that gate as well. No backups, no winches. I don't remember. I think that's what that corner was, helping me get around. But we'll back it up there. And yeah, so like I said, I've been watching some old footage and really just trying to pay attention to how people are driving well. I know a lot of it's just going to come down to I need tire inserts in all of my rigs that I'm going to try to be. In all of them. It makes them run better. They work more realistically. Oil shocks all around too. You know, this rig obviously is oiled out. 39mm Injora shocks in there, looking good. Probably gonna droop the front a little bit more. Bring them up and back a hole. There's still room to do that, so probably gonna mess with that. And this is a great clean look right there, man, coming at you, right? So yeah, happy with that footage. And then, you know, gotta have these. And I forgot that it would still end in that mode and shot that next little set of film. I guess I could have turned it down in editing, and I just forget that that is one of the things I can do in iMovie is change the speed. It's super easy edit there, but I just didn't do it. I didn't even realize that was in there until I started voiceovering. So yeah, and man, don't we just love the, you know, I know I talk about it all the time, but I love the look. There was a backup. Love the look of the WT micros. I just can't say it enough, you know, like, shout out to those guys. It's just a great looking rig. Everybody seems to really like them. You know, I mean, a little heavy if you're going like comp style, but I don't really care at this point. It's super fun. There's no comps in my area. Nobody wants to come over to my house. Nobody wants to play with these trucks in North Carolina. So, you know, whatever. I'm just going to keep doing it. You know, I haven't had a bunch of friends all of my life anyway, so it's not like making friends now was something that I was aiming for. But, I mean, I have made some friends, but, you know, it just seems like nobody in North Carolina. I mean, I get it. I'm not on any of those Facebook groups or anything, but, you know, I mean, y'all know I'm on YouTube. If you see it, you know, nobody comments about it and wants to chill. And, hey, whatever. If they don't want to, they don't want to. Got rocks. We'll play. See ya. Anyway, I don't mean to get on that rant. I'm just out here comping by myself, right? So, yeah, we're just seeing what's up today. And this course was just still set out in the rocks. The weather's been super nice. No wind, no rain, no nothing. And so these are just out there sitting there still. And this is a nice tough line right here. I like this. Couldn't really have any... couldn't have the gate in a different spot. Man. I guess that tire is a little further past it than it felt like, but oh my goodness, I was a little nervous. And then boom, rear tires climb up, coming on through gate 8. Don't hesitate in gate 8. And then a little bit of shimmy shammy right here. You could go on the high side of that rock and still make it over to this gate, and it just kind of like sucked me around. I didn't necessarily want to be where I'm at right now because I had to use a backup. And then we're in it to win it right here. Coming up on gate 9. Another nice little like V-notch. And normally in everyday driving on this trail, you would go through this V-notch and then left down the hill. But I've tried to set it up to where you have to go to the right and then circle back around because gate 10 comes through in the opposite direction. And you know what? I was looking at these tires real close the other day, and I think I have one tire mounted backwards. If you wanted all your treads to be exactly like, there's a it doesn't look like it, but there's an exact pattern. You can have them all down on the outs. Like that rear tire is the right direction, and I think my front left is the wrong direction. So yeah, squeeze around, squeeze through that little squeeze crack there, and then circle back to gate 10 and come back up through the notch next to it. Kind of difficult, you know, backing up. So yeah, Blue Dog out doing his thing, and if you see that other little black guy over there underneath the table, that's George. He's a little black and white not Australian Shepherd, Border Collie, and he is a rambunctious fella, young, and he has some behavioral issues, but he's a good boy. He tries to be a good boy. He's just scared of everything. He's scared of the trucks. He's scared of the rocks. He's scared of the scared. So another little shot of it coming on down through. I really need to put some Velcro inside the body so my batteries stick. Hey, remember, cardboard crawlers out.